Hello everybody, welcome back to the Purrcast. How are we doing? Super excited for tomorrow's game. That's going to be the main focus of today's episode. So let's get right into it without further ado. Well, the first thing I wanted to talk about was just basically just the main elements of the game, what's going on. So right now we don't have at least what I don't have access to any real more updates on injury. I know Jalen Phillips came out earlier, little to the end of the joint practice. Xavier Legette got tangled up. He has a hamstring. He should be, both of them they're pretty confident in should be cleared. They just took them out of the joint practice as precautionary. But Cam Jackson does have a concussion, so he'll be falling protocol, which means most likely won't be playing. Again, I don't know what protocol means necessarily, but you would assume, at least. We're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. I recently had a joint practice with them on Wednesday, which was the 19th. And the game will be taking place on August 21st, 7:30. You can watch it if you have NFL Plus. And if you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina, anywhere they're broadcasting it, on your local TV station. Starters are going to be getting some reps. I would imagine the same as they got against Buffalo. Hopefully more, just in terms of the drive lengths. It's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to see what is going to just be seen from this. At least, I think we're gonna be able to learn a lot. I'm sure we learned a lot last game. We learned a lot in the joint practice, so there's gonna be, a lot of fun stuff that we get to address. Just see the growth of this team, even just over the course of a couple days, even. It's been 6 days since the Panthers last played. Well, it will have been 6 days since the Panthers last played against the Bills. So, I was just super excited for sure. Alright, so I'm going to talk about just, first off, what I'm excited to see, second off, what I'm looking for, and third off, just predictions, overall expectations, hopes, stuff like that. So, again, first off, what I'm excited to see, again, just more of the offense. We saw a lot of the great connection between Bryce and Tataroa in the joint practice. They connected for a lot of great touchdowns. So, that is super exciting. And again, just JB continuing, hopefully just with the starting O back. Again, I know we're still missing 2 technical starters, but they're going to be out for much longer periods of time. So, and both of those have been addressed in, I think, quality pieces that we've thought out for instead of backups necessarily. So just excited to see how that's going to look. Again, the play calling, I wasn't too happy with it last game against the Jaguars. That could have just been me taking my frustration out of the just minimal offensive success in general. But I just want to see a few more run plays, especially because we already know Bryce is a great quarterback. I have full confidence in that. We haven't seen anywhere as close to as much as Jonathan Brooks, so just from just a selfish standpoint, I guess, I would like to see just more running, just to see what Jonathan Brooks is capable of, what he can do. At least 1 or 2 screen passes, stuff like that. Really integrate him. I'm excited to see Xavier again. He's very likely to be playing, so just excited with that. He's been putting in a lot of work. Again, a lot of these guys we're really only going to get to see week 1, just with the limited playing time. There's not going to be enough time to get everyone the ball. So, we'll just see what happens. But, obviously Xavier, Jalen Coker, Some of the tight ends they got involved. Last game, Tommy Tremble with a catch. I think J.T. Sanders had one. So it's just, everything involved with that. And yeah, I think just offensively, I want to see just building momentum on drives and starting early. I think that would be definitely super nice. Because we haven't had too much success in terms of an early start. We started slow in Jacksonville. We started slow against the Bills. I think we had 3 opening drive touchdowns, 4 last year. So we had the Rams, the Patriots, Falcons. Yeah, that seems right. 4. Which I don't know what that compares to. I'm gonna say that's not as much as I want it to be. Definitely not as much as I expect it to be this season. I think our offense has improved a lot, but I'm not gonna say that's atrocious. I'm just super excited to see what this offense can do. We had a lot of Coach Canales, he said he wanted to see a lot of chunk plays, and explosive plays, get the run going, and I think a lot of what he wanted happened in the joint practice. So I'm just excited to get first-hand experience seeing that live come on the field. Defensively, I want to continue to see good communication. That hasn't really been an issue. Devin Lloyd's really picked up that role really well. He's doing a great job instilling confidence in everyone. And I just want to see playing our style of defense, physical, not allowing the big play like we did against Buffalo. I think we were genuinely off that day. It was a rough day. I think especially for the starters. So, I just want to see not allowing the big plays, forcing them to check it down, have us make open space tackles, and again, just see that pass rush continue to develop. It was looking really good against Buffalo. Jalen Phillips, he had a sack. He would have had 2 if Josh Allen was behind. So, obviously, Trevor Lawrence is a great quarterback. Definitely not easy to take down, but, he's not Josh Allen. So we'll put it that way. So, we should see some of those sacks that, maybe, you got there, but you couldn't quite bring it down. Those would, be turned into sacks if you're not, 6'4", whatever, Josh Allen. So, hopefully some more turnover. I think winning the turnover battle really important. So just emphasis on that for sure. I think it's one of the biggest things in sports. Had a lot of interceptions last year. Adding Devin Lloyd to a group of cornerbacks who are really talented. And we already know what they can do. Devin Lloyd, we know what he can do, but not with this defense. I think the sky is the limit, really, for this defense. And I'm excited to see just what they can do. I want to see from special teams. I want to see Jimmy Horn get out there, show his speed. Trevor Etienne, obviously, and I just want to see Ryan Fitzgerald continue to be money. Sam Martin had a great play in the Hall of Fame game. Just continue. Just the Gunners, everyone involved in that, because that's how you can earn a spot on this team. Through special teams, your special teams value, can earn you a spot on this team. And it has in the past, and it will continue to. So, just seeing who is a bright spot there, looking out for that. And then, obviously, all the rookies. Will Lee had I want to say hamstring. I don't remember. He had an injury. I think it's going to be week to week. I'm not sure what his status is. But hopefully, he's going to be back in time. And then Darren Waller, I'm very confident he's not going to be playing, but you never know. But I think that main goal is just to make sure he's ready for week 1. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, to do the Panthers Immaculate Grid. It's number 1,124. We got Panthers Colts, Panthers Broncos, Panthers Bucks. Panthers Broncos, I'm going to do Royce Freeman. That's a pretty good poll. 1%, not bad. Panthers Colts, Stephon Gilmore. You play for the Colts, right? 40%. Oh wow. Didn't think that'd be that high. Obviously we got Baker, Kyle Trask. Oh, do they count preseason games? Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think they do. Yeah, there's no way they do. It's not real stats. Okay. I mean, obviously, we do have Baker. And, I'm trying to think of, just maybe a little bit of a better one. Oh, let's see. Just trying to go down the line position based. Oh, Gerald McCoy. Isn't he eligible for the Hall of Fame? That was 6%. Alright, Alright, let's see if we can do something other. Patriots, Colts, Adam Vinatieri. Patriots, Broncos, we'll skip that one for now. Patriots, we'll do Thomas Brady. Bucks, Texans, Broncos, Texans, Colts, Texans. Oof. Did Brock Osweiler play for... I'm gonna put it out there. Oh, he did. Wait, that's 60%? I thought that was such a good poll. Wait, what? Oh, man, that's tough. I'm gonna stop it there. I'm sure I could get, maybe 2 of those, if, we didn't have a podcast. Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick, yes, pretty easy. Oh, and Wes Welker. Yeah, I could have gotten at least the Ryan Fitzpatrick one. But I just want to see the Colts. I want to see more Colts players. I feel like that knowledge needs to be expanded. Did Don Beebe play for the Colts? Don't tell me he played for the Colts. Kerry Collins, Stephon Gilmore, Mike Adams. Okay, Justin Houston. Okay, didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot about Justin Houston. Amir Abdullah, he played for the Colts. Amir Abdullah played for, everyone, bro. Devin Funches? Didn't know that. That's a good one to know. Ricky Prohl, okay. Mario Addison, really? Okay. But there's, guys, I swear, that just pop up for everyone. Mario Addison, Amir Abdullah, Kerry Collins. All of those, Chad Cota. Oh, okay. Chad Cota was him, bro. Justin Houston. Alright, yeah, sure. I think that's fine. Tyron Poole, I feel like I knew that, but I wasn't gonna sit there for that long. I didn't think it's definitely gonna be that high, but whatever. Alright. Now we're gonna go to things I think I'm looking for, or I'll be looking out for. So number 1, just that offensive line. That was quite the issue, I think, last game. I think if you had to trace all of your problems offensively back to one point, which obviously you can't, it's a team game. But if you had to, I think it would be that interior line. So I just want to see, looking for the offensive line, then protect Bryce, make holes, and ultimately impact the game positively for, because, the battle, it's won in the trenches, so, again, just, look for that, see, just chemistry, obviously chemistry with Bryce and new center, Luke Fortner, so, yeah, offensive line, the other one, it's going to be, just Bryce's connection to his receivers, especially, XL, but, yeah, I'm just gonna be looking for that. Bryce, he's had a really good camp. From what I've heard, there's been a lot of talk about him just building more trust with his receivers. Just to see that on full display, I'm looking for just jump balls with like McMillan 50-50, even just like attempts, like not even like completions, just giving him a shot, and really just trusting his receivers more. So I'm looking for that, and then tight end group. I was just looking for just really just proven. We saw that last game. Two of Bryce's 4 completions, maybe 3. Yeah, it was 3. 3 completions were to tight ends. So wait, who is Jonathan Brooks? So I just can see their impact, their role. See who's favored really more in the starting lineup. Defensively, probably going to be looking out for just a lot of the rookies and new acquired players. Devin Lloyd, Jalen Phillips, Prince Emmanuel on the other side too. He's not a rookie. But again, Lee Hunter, Wheatley, all those guys. Just see that. And just, again, look at the secondary, see really what's going on. And see who's making impact downfield. Damani Richardson, Caleb Evans, guys like that who can really make or break this team if they're coming in for as just just replacement, relief. A team sees someone subbed in, they're gonna attack that. Damani and Caleb, just examples of many out there. Corey, Chow. They see a relief guy, they're gonna target that area, and that's gonna give them an opportunity to make the play. So just see what they do out there, and just preventing the big play. That's what I'm looking for, and also the pass rush. And like I said, Claude Shirleyus and Trevin Wallace especially. I'm going to be looking at that position battle, see what happens there, who looks to be coming out on top in that area. And also just I'm just overall looking for just aggressive playing our style football. Yeah, let's get on to the predictions. I think offense gonna have a good day. I think they score a touchdown. I don't want to see them on the field after they score a touchdown, even if it's the first drive. Yeah. I think 7. It's the Jaguars, so let's see. 7-7 tied, maybe. Maybe they both got one. Then I think 13-17 second quarter. Then probably 20-13 third. And then 16-27 fourth. Panthers, obviously. My prediction, I'm going to go with, let's see, who do I want to give the interception? I'm going to go with Lathan Ransom gets a pick. Just like in the Steelers preseason, week 3 last year, he gets a pick. Lathan Ransom, heard it here first. So, if that happens, I think, man. I don't know, I think JB rushes one. JB rushes in for one, so give it that. I'd like to see T-Mac score, but I also like to see JB score, so, really. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep pounding. Go Panthers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to revive reaction, unfortunately. But I'm also not sure but if not, I'll make sure to do at least 2 live reactions this year. And maybe I'll be live reacting to just playoff games. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep at it.